actually looks like it works. Maybe. I think it is working. Cool, cool, cool. Well, all right. Hello, everyone. I don't know if anybody still follows us anymore at this point, but if you are watching, hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy year for everybody, but yeah, I don't think Steve and Vin and I have streamed anything for, I mean, I don't know, 9, 10 months. I didn't even look, but yeah, it's been a while. We all are still alive. I have gotten some messages. Um, we just all been busy. Steve and I have families now, and it takes time out of our day and weeks. And if you remember, Vin had just started a restaurant right before the pandemic, so he's been pretty swamped with all that, and he's doing well at Word Agents, really growing his business pretty large. Um, and we've all just been busy, and we've considered bringing back the show. I don't even remember how to talk anymore, but we've considered bringing back the show this year in 2021, maybe every other week, or maybe just once a month. Um, it's just getting harder for us to do it every week, and so yeah, we'll see. But anyways, I was actually just live streaming because I'm doing a case study. We had this skincare site that I got penalized back a year and a half ago in that June core update of, is that 2019, I think. It got hit in that update and lost like half its traffic, if I believe. And then it actually started coming back about a year later. I don't know, I can't even remember when the core update was, but I have on the screen here just in Jetpack through WordPress. It was sometime just before this, like a year later, the traffic started coming back up. Originally it had peaked at like 20,000 hits a month, and we were just getting ready to really hit the monetization hard and put some time into optimization, but I'll get to that. And anyways, then it got, I got back up last April, 9 months ago. I got back up to, somewhere around 14,000. Jetpack isn't the most accurate. It doesn't filter out bots and all sorts of shit. Whatever. Not even close to the 20,000, but it was going up. And I was like, sweet, I guess it's time to, revisit this. The site's obviously not totally dead, but then that May update last year, we got slapped again, and I don't know. I was just like, fuck it, we're not even going to deal with this. We got a lot of money into it and time, but whatever. I just kind of let it sit. We were busy. Outside of Reach Creator and the consulting that Steve and I do, I've started another company that's totally unrelated to digital marketing, but I use digital marketing as a facet for that company to make money. But we're just busy. And as time's gone on, okay, we got to do something with this site. We can't just dump it forever. And what I decided to do, I'm going to try to do a case study out of it. This was a skincare website that had quite a bit of medical content on it. And, a lot of content that didn't need to be there. And I'll go through it, but I'm just going to do a case study on, it has solid domain authority, pretty good page rank. The links we built to it are pretty decent, and quite a few of them. And because it was always a side project, I didn't pay enough attention to it, even though we invested quite a bit of money into it. A lot of on-pages fixes need to be made, but so I'm just gonna do a case study, and I figure what the hell, before I type this up, I'm gonna do a live stream today because we have, but it's just me. Anyway, so we started the site back around sometime in 2016. I don't know, like late winter, early spring or something, and it was a side project. We figured we'd work on it for a couple of years and then monetize it pretty heavily for a year and then sell it. And yeah, I don't know, we did that for about 3 years, built links, did content, started getting affiliate shit up on the site. I think we built somewhere around 400 links, quite a few. And like I said, right about to monetize it, and heavily, and then June 29 update hit. Lost a bunch of traffic, and it was downwards spiral since then, and then it came back after it was odd because it didn't get hit in the medic update, but after the medic update in that fall, it kind of regained and it started going up and up. That we can see in Jetpack here, and then last year's May core update hit it. It's just all been algorithm bullshit and turmoil. Never had a manual action for content or links. The content's all good. And at one point, we were getting a lot of Discover traffic, so we were writing a lot of content that would get into Discover, but really had relatively low search volume. And the traffic coming from the Discover was good because people clicked the ads that I have on the site through Ezoic and made a little bit of money. But again, shit just got put on the back burner, so we ended up with a lot of content that was never going to rank because there's no, even if it did rank, there's no search volume for it. Or you're ranking a page, 1,000-word article for something that maybe gets 10 searches a month. And to me, that's wasting page rank of the site and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, it regained traffic, but then it died. I'm just looking at notes here. In May's core update, and it's just kind of slowly tapered. You can see, June, 4,000-ish hits. Again, this isn't Jetpack, so not super accurate. 4,000, 4,000, down to 3,300-ish, 3,200, 3,000, 2,500. And looking over the weeks, you can see it kind of, whatever was going on in here, something changed. This is before I really started any of the tweaks, but it was kind of around here that I started, but I don't know. I actually, thinking about it, I don't think it actually had anything to do with the content printing I was doing here. But with that being said, in the daily view, we did start picking back up, kind of averaging 75 hits a month, or sorry, a day. And if we kind of average somewhere in here, 120 hits, and slow down during Christmas time. But so if we're going to 75 to 120-ish, we got a little 40% gain there without really doing anything. The algorithm was just kind of generous to us, but again, it's still not much traffic in the grand scheme of things. Not going to make much money. Still a lot of work to do. When I started doing this, I hated just to see a site sitting there that we invested a lot of money into and time. And I talked to some friends, because there was medical content on the site. What if we prune all that off and do some redirects? And something that's been stuck in my head is, we had built good links to these medical pages, and I've talked to a few people, and I'd be interested to see if anybody watching this, what they think. These good links we built to the good medical content, I just have them 301 to the homepage right now. I don't know where I'm going to send that page rank juice to, but do you guys think so that content's totally off the site. It's not sitemap, it's gone. But obviously that URL is redirected to the homepage to save some of that page rank. Do you think the Google algorithm will still interpret those 301s as this is potentially now, that one page that had all the links that was medical content? Are we now saying that this entire domain is medical content? And I don't know how to feel about it. The nervous Nancy in me says, yeah. But then the cheap part of me says, I don't want to waste these links I've paid money for, or I had my team built if they were natural or paid links, whatever. So I don't know. I'd be interested to hear what more people think, and more people that have recovered from, alleged, medical type algorithm penalties, whatever. But so the plan now kind of is in the next 18 months or 24 months, somewhere in there. I'm stubborn, don't want to let the site die. I could turn it into a link farm, I guess, and we could recoup most of our money over a couple of years. I mean, it's like a DR45 site, but just whatever. Just make it a guest blogging, sploggy piece of shit. We might get 20 grand out of it kind of over the next couple of years, maybe 30, get close to breaking even. We could do that. I don't know, but I'm stubborn, so we're gonna try to fix the site and remonetize everything and fix it. Most of the revenue should be coming from direct affiliate offers for skincare products, like makeup and that type of shit, cleansers and serums and that fun stuff. But The site is monetized with ads from Zoic right now, and it's something I'm gonna have to look into. I'd sooner get the traffic back up and move it to Mediavine, I think. The way Zoic sets everything up is super goofy, and it originally caused a lot of site speed issues and stuff that I fucked around with for months and just could not fix, and it was just fucked. And Zoic, they just claim, oh, no, it's not us, it's not us, but I don't know. If you look through all the DNS requests, it's bouncing back between a Zoic and it's just terrible. So I'd sooner um, get on Mediavine. I hear a lot of people have a lot better, I don't know, success, whatever. It just works better. Whatever it is, that's fine. And then let's see here. Looks like my lovely office internet connection is streaming terribly at 2600 kps, and at 1080 it should be 4500. But wonderful, wonderful. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know. That'll be a consideration, but you got to fix the site first, get some traffic. And I don't have problems selling sponsored content, whether it's reviews or I don't even mind selling links on the site if the guest posts are actually legitimately good. Which, I'm sure a lot of you that own sites get plenty of outreach, or if you're doing outreach yourself, most outreach I get is shit. Then if I do accept one, the content's shit and I reject it anyways. But whatever, we'll see. Long way to go. When I started going through and printing content, we started with like 325 pages. And I'll get to the updates in a few minutes here, but it was really a mix of in-depth medical articles, not many, but 15, 20 having to do with skincare and covering stuff like skin cancer and all that stuff, which it has led me to believe that after the medic updates and I think there was some other general medical updates in the last 2 years. Covering that stuff, I just don't want to fuck around with. It's easier to take it off the site, do some 301s, but what's going to happen? I don't know. Again, I'd be interested in seeing what is going to happen. It's just a fucked up spot. Outside of the medical articles, we have product reviews that, we target search intent, and then we push affiliate offers on those pages. 400-word highlight articles that we were using for getting into Google Discover. And just kind of really thin content that was probably going to be tough to rank. A lot of stuff in the skincare and beauty industry is, if you look at the keyword tools, SEMrush or Ahrefs, whatever, they all say the stuff's pretty competitive. Like 70-80% competitive, whatever. Take that with a grain of salt, but it's going to be tough to rank that shit. And celebrity gossip stuff is good, but search volume tends to really trail off once the initial shock and awe is over. And again, if you're not really trying, in my opinion, if you're not trying to get into Google News and Discover as a main tactic, it's not worth ranking that stuff to me anymore. We've done a few interviews, which are still on the site, and then there was at a time we had this like local directory where we thought we could rank. Who's calling me here? I don't know what that is. We thought we could rank stuff for like dermatology clinic Minneapolis and all that shit. We actually initially when we put up the pages, they ranked. Like on page 2, we could probably have done some links and optimized them. And I just don't feel like fucking around with working directly with dermatologists and doing rank and rent right now, or tattoo parlors and shit. That kind of ready just to be done with this site. It'd be a lot easier just to have it making a couple $1,000s a month and sell it through affiliate offers, which I think is possible. So that's gone now to the local directory. And then when I started this, that was all kind of like the step one, figuring out what I want to get rid of, what I want to keep, and what I'm going to go after, and having a concise plan. Which I guess if I could give you any advice, if you're starting out and not doing this before, this was just kind of like, because it was such a back burner project, we were always just throwing shit at a site without any rhyme or reason. And now that we're actually working on it, it's picking up a lot of pieces. It's a lot of wasted time and a lot of wasted money. And I'm not saying you have to have like a total schematic of everything you're going to do, but the typical stuff that guys and gals will tell you. Have a plan. Don't be putting up content just to have content. And all that kind of stuff really is important. I mean, you can go ahead and do it. It's probably not going to necessarily hurt your site. Or I guess it could hurt your site if you have too much random content that doesn't rank. People talk about that, and especially you end up your page rank gets diluted. So it can hurt you, theoretically. But then it's just a waste of money if you're not going to rank any of that content anyways, and whatever. Let's see, where was I? And then, like I said, a lot of the content pruning, getting rid of these pages. Are we gonna have the team go? And a lot of these links are 3-4 years old at this point. Are we gonna email all the webmasters and hopefully get the links changed to a new page? Are we, everything's 301 right now, and I'll get into that. Are we gonna not have the links changed and just go with the page, just lose a tiny little bit of page rank on the 301s eventually? Do we just want the links taken down? It's a waste of money because we built all these links, but is it still telling Google that this page is medical, or this page or this website is about medical topics, and it's never going to rank the site? Something I'm still unsure about. And then after that, a lot of on-page fixes. Had members of our team, it's not their fault. They weren't exactly trained in this, but uploading the content, headings don't make any sense. All the easy stuff, headings don't make sense. Internal links are screwed up, just all sorts of stuff. Internal linkings, titles, the slugs of the URL are just messy, don't make sense. All sorts of crap that just needs to be fixed and gone through and done properly, which I would assume was going to help a ton. But it is what it is, and we're going to go through this. I'll probably run stuff through Surfer. We pay for that, might as well use it. All that kind of fun stuff. But a lot of fixes that could have been avoided. Someone might argue that it's good to just start getting stuff up, get stuff up is better than doing anything. To a point, I agree. You're going to age your domain, you're going to have content on it. You're going to have some sort of freshness with it, because even if you're doing it once a month, you're putting up content. But if you do that, you just got to keep in mind you're going to spend capital, whether it's your time making these changes later, like I am, or you're going to be paying someone to do it. So, it's worth mentioning. And given that this is a site that relatively makes no money, it might put $25 a month in my pocket at this point. Kind of sucks, but again, it is what it is. That being said, I kind of started fucking with I started before December 14th. I don't remember what day. That's just when I started to start taking notes. Probably a week before December 14th, the 7th or something. Maybe it was around here. It could have been when we saw this uptick when I really deleted the medical content. I don't know. But I decided to have the team, all the content that I took off the site, made a big spreadsheet, put in hrefs and our logs as well, obviously, which I didn't do a good job of logging everything, but all the links to the pages that I took off the site, we're having the team email them, and for now, see again, I don't know if I'm being lazy here or what, seeing if we can just get all the links changed to the homepage or any of our affiliate review pages, even though some of the anchor text may not make sense. I don't know, whatever. If we can get them changed to an affiliate page, we're doing that. Otherwise, to the homepage. I mean, again, some of these links are close to 4 years old. The likelihood of them getting changed is not good. So how many actually get changed, I don't know, but I guess we're going to see. Maybe it'll end up being worth it. Because, you lose a little bit of juice on the 301, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe some will ask to be paid to make the change, and if that case, if it's a reasonable amount, change the anchor text with the link. I don't know. We'll see. I think in my notes here, yeah, up until the 14th, we had redirected. Pretty much all the local directory pages got deleted. There were a few that had links to them and were ranking, but I just 301 those pages to the home page, so we saved the page rank. And for now, maybe I'll 301 them to a different page eventually. And it looks like 10 to 15 major health related articles were taken down and 301. Hoping, I don't know for sure if this, where we see this little uptick here, if that came from removing the medical content or not. We'll see. Maybe there has to be some sort of major refresh for the site. I really don't know at this point. We'll see. Especially with all the indexing issues that have gone on. Last time I looked in Search Console a week ago, the sitemap hadn't even been crawled in a month, so I resubmitted it, and I haven't looked this week, but I'll have to check, I guess, to see if it actually got recrawled at this point. Because moving into the next update, I hear if you're on the 16th, continued printing content that didn't really have any search intent at all, and that really goes back to all the shit that would pop into Google Discover and Google News for a week. And we'd get traffic off of that, people click ads, easy money, right? And then there were some pages that the fuck, it was so remote. Very low search traffic and combined keywords for all, just, yeah, not worth focusing on. It was easier for me just delete. If any of those pages had links for any reason, just 301 them to the homepage. Anything that was even borderline medically health knowledge related, taken down 301. If they had links, they were 301. If those pages were taken down and had no links, I did not do a 301, in the hopes that then there's not even a message about this being a health-related page anymore. Hopefully. I'll see if Google will forgive me. I don't know. And then, yeah, it's 301 to the homepage for now. We'll see if I end up going to specific pages or maybe even getting rid of the 301s at some point. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. And then while I was doing that, I actually found an Ahrefs because I haven't looked at the site for ages. Someone is building a fucking fuck ton of shitty links to my site all of a sudden. A few hundred in the last couple months. Haven't dug into it to investigate whether this was truly a negative SEO attack with shitty links. I don't know why someone would waste their time. The site, what? We got 3,000 hits in December. I'm not competing with anybody. Unless they're really that proactive and want to kill me for some reason. I doubt it, but. Or, I don't know. I have to look into it in more detail. It's all Web 2.0 shit. And I don't know how many of them are actually, just ignored by Google, if it's worth doing a disavow file. I don't know. I have to look. So that's on the radar. More fun. On the 18th, I continued pruning content. I started a big spreadsheet of all the pages I'm keeping. If they have any links, how many. I'm going to need to add to that the anchor text of those links so I can kind of gauge. I don't necessarily believe in ratios of exact match-ish anchors, but obviously you don't want to overdo it. And, that type of stuff. And within that, I also found links that have been taken down, especially ones that we paid for. And as someone that offers a link building service, with paid links being one of those services, we guarantee links for a year. Some of these links I built this spring and they were taken down, or the article's gone, or something happened. And if we built links for you, we're going to guarantee them for a year, whether we have to find you a new site or email that webmaster like I've done here. Email them and be like, what the fuck, man? I paid you money for this link. Why is the article gone? Why did you take the link out of the article? Why did you, in one case, change my link to a competitor? Which life is life, but it's so fucking dirty. Re-engineering someone's backlinks and then paying to have them switch to your site. Whatever. If you can sleep at night, I don't give a fuck. Your life, but do have the team reaching out to the sites that took my links down to get them back up, or whatever the fuck's gonna happen. I don't know. But yeah, and then within my spreadsheet, just this week, just start at the top. I got all your basic on-page audit shit, and yeah, I'm sure there's much more preferred ways than using spreadsheets these days. You know, Content King is a great app. I use that for Skid Heaven. I don't have it on your Skid Online right now, but I'm gonna use Streaming Frog first. Really go through everything, get everything fixed. Obviously, a lot of internal linking is gonna be fucked up because I just deleted. Which in my next update on December 21st, I'm down to around 175 posts slash pages from 3 1/4. So about 150 pages I took off the site. You can bet your ass there's a lot of broken links on my site right now. So maybe I hope Google does not crawl it until I get those fixed this week. But yeah, the 21st is when I finish pruning all the content. It doesn't really matter as far as traffic here, but again, yeah, I noticed all those new, close to 100 new referring domains, it looks like, on the 21st again. Again, all Web 2.0 spam links. And the thing was, most of these brand new ones, these new 100, they're all images on my site. And they're all one-page Web 2.0. It's very, very odd. I don't understand it. They don't link to anything else, just images on my site. I didn't look into it into too much depth if they're using that as a medium to hot link to an image to a different site. I don't fucking know if I need to disavow this bullshit these days. I haven't done a disavow in like 4 or 5 years. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago for somebody to help them, but yeah, the mortgage site that we have in the UK, that was probably 4 years ago. I don't know. You know, I don't. The sad thing is, I don't really talk real SEO to people. It's always business and link stuff these days, so kind of gotten out of touch. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I'm working on right now for a side project. Figured what the fuck, let's do a live stream today, but I'll see how she goes. I guess I'll keep you posted next week. I don't know. I might just do a little update every week, just what the fuck I'm doing, but you know, why not? I don't know. It looks like my stream is extremely blurry, so I'll have to figure something out. I think I'm streaming at 1080 by 60 frames, so next week I'll just try at 30 frames per second. That should be low enough, I would think. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I'll have a chat with Steve and Vin after the new year and see if we're gonna do the show every other week or once a month, whatever. Yeah, I'll just do some updates from time to time. I'm gonna type this all up. Maybe next week start typing it up and we'll put it on the Reach Creator website. And yeah, I don't know. Other than that, got an interesting blog post coming out on Pitchbox. Whenever they get around to uploading it, I know they've been really busy. A lot of new updates coming out in their tool. And my post kind of originally it was supposed to be out about how sales has quite a bit to do with link building and some such psychological tricks and stuff that people don't really connect with link building. And we handled a lot of common objections in link building and ways to, hate to use the word manipulate, but that's pretty much what it is, how to get the link, how to get the sale. Always be closing. You know, your job is not to get links, your job is to be selling. And you know, especially for us, you know, thinking more of ourselves as link brokers these days. Now, it'll be a cool post once I get it up. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. It's Monday this week, New Year's. Maybe I'll do a post later next week, or what do you call it? Another live stream, if anybody still watches. But yeah, other than that, have a good New Year and take it easy. See ya.